So yesterday I told you about this rule that was changed just before the beginning of the government shutdown in the House of Representatives, which would only allow the House Majority Leader or their designee to actually put forth a vote on a proposal to end the government shutdown. Now, I do want to issue a correction. Yesterday, although I said the House Majority Leader initially, I then referred to the Speaker of the House and John Boehner. So to have absolute clarity this evening, Lewis, to channel Phil Davison, in the interest of clarity, it is the House Majority Leader, Eric Cantor, or his designee, who would be, after this rule change, able to put forth a proposal to end the shutdown. So now that that has started to enter at least the alternative media and social media and online world as a topic of discussion, it's still basically making no waves on corporate media, which is no surprise to any of us if we pay attention to the media landscape. We now have Congresswoman Louise Slaughter on video confronting Congressman Steve Sessions, who is the House Rules Committee chairman, who basically concocted this entire thing, and saying, why did you do this? Here's the video of it. Now pay very close attention to the explanation he gives, because it is completely ridiculous and not believable if you have any idea of what's been going on in politics since President Obama was elected. Let's watch the video.
That under regular order of the House, any member can call for a vote on the Senate proposal, but you've changed that regular order under this resolution that only the majority leader can do it. Can you tell us why you did that?
In fact, that is correct. What we're attempting to do is to actually get our people together rather than trying to make a decision. We're trying to actually have a conference. And the gentlewoman knows that there are rules related to privileged motions that could take place almost effective immediately, and we're trying to go to conference. So we think
well,
this
I
is
understand you are, but
quickest
that
way to get that
why
done.
You change the regular order so
because
that only Mr. can do that under the rule.
Well, in fact, you're correct again. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is because we're attempting to get the four groups of people together: Senate Republicans and Democrats, House Republicans and Democrats. And under those rules that you know that you were in reference to, there could be a motion as early tonight, and it could be of conference would be avoided. And we want a conference. We want to have actual discussion.
Hang on, explain that to me. There could be a motion to do what?
You know that there could be a privileged motion at any time once we
to call for a vote on the Senate resolution.
I believe that
well,
would be
I think you've
correct.
Taken that away.
That's
from
what I'm
us.
saying. We took that away because what we're trying to do is go to
how can we do it at any time?
Listen to that, Lewis. He just wanted everybody to get together and really agree. Democrats and Republicans from the House and the Senate, everybody needed to powwow and sit around the fire and sing Kumbaya, because the interest of the Republican Party all of a sudden is everybody getting along and agreeing and compromising. This is just not believable. You would have to be a fool if you've been following politics at all since President Obama was elected to believe that the reason for passing this law right before the shutdown in the middle of the night is because you really want to make sure everybody's all friends and agreeing on stuff before you open the government back up.
It's the diplomatic answer. He's really just giving a non-answer. He's really avoiding the question. And that's all he's doing. And it's the diplomatic response that if some people are listening, they might say, oh, well, maybe it's not so bad, but we know the real deal.
And what's fascinating about this is that the fact that he's obviously lying, that the Republicans really care what the Democrats think or want or whatever, shows us that there's not even any consideration given to what the American people that elected these guys and gals want, that they don't care about that at all. It's not even entering into the picture, because if it were, we wouldn't even have had this shutdown in the first place, right?
Yeah, and how many of these voters are furloughed right now, I wonder?
Yeah, it's the explanation is absurd, but it does now put on video an obvious outright lie that goes completely against everything that has happened politically, leading back to President Obama being elected and those Republicans meeting in a DC restaurant and saying, whatever we have to do, we're going to get in the way and not let him do anything.